Usually, I'm not the type to judge people when it comes to matters of the heart, but this one is bizarre to say the least. An 80-year-old man marrying a 27-year-old girl. I wouldn't say woman, girl, 27-year-old. I don't think you figured out your life yet. And not as your first wife, but as a ninth wife. Everything is wrong with that. But I know these two bosoms and Mr. Logic, the usual suspect in the loud lounge couch, would say otherwise. Ladies and gentlemen, we're seated and we're going to do a deep dive into this matter. Someone needs an intervention, and we are here to provide one. DJ Slim. What's happening in the country?
Everything is going right. And
Right
nothing,
or wrong?
No, everything is going right.
70, I know, 80. I
80.
made a mistake. It's 80-year-old.
See, the most honorable thing for a man to do is see a woman and decide to marry the woman. That's the most honorable thing.
The most honorable thing a man within the right age frame or gap will do
So
is
you
to
believe?
pick a woman
Do you
within.
believe age is just a number?
When you
it
talk
comes
about
to
the
that?
right
It's not
frame,
just a number. Age comes with a lot of,
responsibility.
things, baggage.
It doesn't come with any baggage.
Why do you think women have biological clocks? At a certain age, you can't do certain things. You
Nice.
can't have a baby.
Nice. That is for women.
So
For
I-
a man decided to marry a 27-year-old lady because of Penasa Modono. And the lady accepted that because also Bemanasa Modono. That is the reason. That is what you should be focused
Slim.
on.
What kind of love is this?
It's agape love. Agape love.
Love that
Biti
that
bichache.
that transcend
Agape.
for you to marry your grandfather.
But what is wrong with that?
What is wrong with the man? What is he looking for that he hasn't found in 8 wives?
8
And
wives.
I can bet you that those 8 wives aren't as young as this one. It's like at every point he keeps dropping the age gap. He keeps
Nah, it
dropping and dropping and
So
dropping.
you
what
see-
is he
No,
looking for?
it could have been worse. You people don't understand. It could have been worse.
No, Slim, there's nothing for you to explain in this context that
I can
will
explain
make
a lot.
viewers or even us understand,
I
because
can explain
this
a
is
lot.
No, a
this
little
is this is a
wait,
no-no.
A little background though. This man is a former MP, member of parliament, former minister of education, and former
Education.
lecturer.
Yes.
Now my question is, what was he teaching the people back then in school?
Irina.
Or is this a habit he'd, nurtured from a certain stage till now he's become emboldened? Probably
Okay.
because his cash out is pension, what is it called?
Ex-
Pension,
ex-gratia.
Ex-gratia. Ex-gratia.
Maybe we should investigate. For all you know, he's been practicing pedophilia for. I'm not
It's true.
calling him one. I'm just saying that for
Oh,
him
no,
to
but
be
you
this
can't.
emboldened to
You
do this
can't.
at this point, it must have been something he's nurtured for over the years.
Because Kweku, for a man,
I will fit talk so.
Yes,
Okay.
I want to hear how you justify this.
I'm not going to justify anything, but I'm just telling you that it's possible and there's nothing wrong with it. Number one, the lady in question, how is she feeling right now? She's feeling loved, she's feeling care, and she's feeling
what is this?
that she's achieved her purpose in life. That is to find a woman, a man, a responsible man to be with. That is how the lady is feeling right now. Because she's 27 years old. Probably, not even probably, she's a Gen Z. She understands the internet and how they are going to feel when this issue hits on the www. But she doesn't care because she knows that she's dealing with a man who is responsible, a man that she loves.
It's a lie.
You know that-
the
It's a
more
lie.
reason why they took pictures.
The lady's
and
in
this-
for something.
No, relax. Every relationship, everybody is in for something.
No. But with this particular one, she's in for something.
See, in every relationship,
How?
people are in relationship for something.
And in this case, what do you think she's in for?
She's in for love.
Oh,
Slim.
It's not for love.
Slim. Let's be real.
So are you trying to tell me that an 80-year-old man is incapable of loving?
Love
Is
Why
that what you're
doesn't he
saying?
love
At
the
this
already
age,
existing
no.
8 wives that he has?
There's nothing wrong. No, now I get your point. It's you people are looking at it from a background of polygamy.
And age.
No, relax. First is polygamy.
Yes.
You don't like the fact that a man should be able to have multiple wives. Women do not agree. Women don't like that. But women naturally respond well or behave well when they are in competition.
Why?
it's natural.
No,
I beg to differ.
Even men.
That is dating.
Even men, relax.
That is dating.
Even men respond well when there's competition. Knowing that Charlie, this girl, the way they move to, somebody too, they move to one, but that guy, they in better shape.
Slim.
You probably so competition is good for everybody.
Slim, what you are saying.
Let me tell you.
Slim, you are married.
A very wise man told me that now, I'm telling you, and he's a very, very successful man. See, unless you have money to fund your temptation, don't start telling us about your morals. If you have money to fund your temptation, and polygamy is natural, it's ingrained in an African man. In fact, not just African man, all men.
You see, how else would you justify this life if you don't sing that song? That polygamy is ingrained deeply in the African man. These are just things that men cook up in order to justify some of their promiscuous and honestly unnecessary crave or
No, but he did the most.
How do you call it?
He did the most honorable thing. He did the most honorable thing. No, he did the most honorable thing.
Honorable.
By approaching the lady first and foremost, proposing or professing his love, taking her, going to the family to visit the family and tell them that, Charlie, I've seen your daughter and this is what I want to do. I want to marry her. That is honorable. It could have been worse.
Shameful.
Do you know that it could have been worse?
How?
So on a girl never share or trim plan on a girl. How would you?
No, but Slim.
It would have been worse.
Slim. Let's say this lady we're talking about is your daughter.
Yeah.
And she brings home this 80-year-old.
Do you know?
No, Slim.
Do you
Relax.
know what I will ask her?
You spoken at length.
Do you know what I will ask her?
Do you ask her?
Do you love him?
Hey,
is that all?
You think your daughter brings home an 80-year-old man and all you ask is...
For her to even have the guts to bring the man home, do you think, sir, the girl no really think about this decision?
No.
So
she
wasn't in handcuffs.
See, let me tell you
at
Slim.
the wedding. No, she wasn't in handcuffs
There
at
are
the
so
wedding.
many factors into this. Let me tell you.
What?
One is probably maybe the man as stupidly dusted and probably want to drink from the man's pocket. 2, probably she was betrothed to the man. 3,
what is wrong with that?
Charlie, a lot. Why would a young girl of 27? No, Charlie, you have a fresh blood.
At this point, you are blaming the girl. That's what you are trying to do.
No, but
like
the
girl
should
not look out for herself by fishing out for. But you know the basis of every relationship. Every relationship is based on selfishness. I hope you know that.
Explain.
Okay, let me explain. So I want to, at my current state, I want to get a girl that it appeal to me. You understand? Nice looking girl, whether it's breast or ass. I want to get that girl at my current financial standing or at my current looks and whatever. I want to get that. That is me. The girl too also wants a guy of a certain caliber because everybody have their standards. You understand? That's why you don't go around looking for every guy. So also was standard. Also selfishness. You are looking for your own.
You see, Slim, I don't think it's called self. Okay.
You are looking for that. It's bargain. So you meet a person, maybe the person has qualities A, B, but lacks the C. Then you do the math. Okay, well, he's good looking. I mean, a little bit of finance, not all that there. Probably maybe I was looking for beard, but get one. It be emoji. The guy be emoji, get beard. So make I do the beard go come along the way. Bargain is happening. The world runs on selfishness. So the girl is never wrong to look at the man. She's never wrong to look at the man from a financial point because everybody wants stability. Everybody wants stability.
All right. Let's break this down. Maybe it's a bit weird because most people think that the man is taking advantage of the woman because he's 80 years old, acting like the vampire looking for fresh blood to make him feel and look younger. If the woman was the 80-year-old woman and the guy was a 27-year-old, it's happened before. We call the guy a gold digger. It was all over the internet, and it was not in the country. There was an incident where an 80-year-old woman married a young boy. The boy was like 23 or so.
Yes.
And they said it was a fraud boy who had
When you're client.
In this case, no,
See,
you get on a
we
client.
should stop. We should stop looking at all unions from the point of love. Let's start reorienting ourselves that love is not the only propeller for any form of union.
No, but Slim,
Yeah,
Slim,
sometimes
could also
it's
be
sometimes
financial
friendship.
stability.
Slim.
You can be in a relationship with somebody where they like them, but the person gives you some form of comfort. Be there, they there. Love is not all that. Love is not. What is love?
Love
What
is a decision. It's a choice you make to keep or stay with
There's
someone.
nothing like
daily.
love.
A feeling. Love is a feeling.
It's a feeling.
It's attraction.
Good.
It's appeal.
Good.
Now tell me, these two people that have decided to do this.
We know they are inside those, so make you not ask. Don't drive that. Don't drive that question.
No, I'm asking you. You are the one saying that it is right. I'm asking you. So these two people that have decided that they are doing this outrageous thing, like Hanson
not
would say,
outrageous.
children are looking up to them. I don't know about that.
It's
but
never outrageous.
if this girl wakes up tomorrow and the 80-year-old man falls into the proper, 80 comes with its own baggage. You're probably pooping and shitting yourself. You're peeing on yourself. You have to pump yourself with pills every day. That's my question.
No, relax.
She just signed up
no.
to exchange her youthfulness
To be a nanny.
for some material gains.
But it's a form
what
of
the hell?
union. Regardless, it's a form of union.
You call this a
I
union?
am into it because I want A, B, C. Everybody is looking for something. That is why we are forming unions. We are forming boyfriend-girlfriend union because at that point in time, you just want to have sex or get to know somebody. That is why you are forming
Talking
that
about
union.
sex, eh?
Yes.
What can an 80-year-old man?
Sex is
How
overrated.
is this girl's juices gonna be flowing in the right
No.
places
No.
with this 80-year-old man?
Sex is overrated.
No, it's not overrated.
It's overrated. It's
Sex
highly
and
overrated.
money are the number 2 causes, the main causes of divorce.
But they're overrated if
The
you
whole
ask
world.
me.
It's not overrated.
See, for an 80-year-old man to decide to go on this tangent, I can bet $1 billion on this, that. He knows he will feel satisfied the woman. Because there are pills for that.
Or the woman
There are
is
drugs for that.
taking it.
It could be, but the lady likes
Are
it.
you-
The lady
are
is
you-
there for a reason. I just want us to understand it. That's the basis. Every form of union, whether friendship, normal boyfriend, girlfriend, or even boys, Charlie, wanna friends, oh, Charlie, my G, what's up? Is based on people looking for something. See, nobody is a Santa Claus. Even Santa Claus himself, he dey do am for hype. Santa Claus, so who they found out?
Culturally.
Nobody.
Wait, culturally. We know that there was a time that children were betrothed to
Yes.
older
Yeah,
people.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
But we,
Yɛakyɛ
as
ne
a
nipa.
nation, yɛakyɛ ne nipa. Wotumi di nipa kyɛ obi.
Yeah, the nipa check.
Shit. So we've gone to the point.
Slim,
we've gone to
if
the
you
point
don't
where
make this when girl is speak
The
shit.
country say they take
the way
dash.
I did my shit.
Shit.
So
The
we've gone to
country say they take dash.
We've got they've sold that motor for it. They didn't give us money. We've got to the point where these things have been termed as barbaric and have been abolished. Nobody is betrothing anyone. It's illegal to do that these
See.
days. So if this man is doing this at this point, my question is, how did the parents of this girl hand her over to this
And
man?
I get it. See,
And how
So,
are the eight
it baffles me, oh.
wives who are
Before-
already
I just
there?
can't think
How
far.
are they taking this?
See, when I saw it, the age issue, yes. But see, love way.
Can we
you
put a
people-
figure to it?
No.
The man is 53 years old, older than the girl.
Yo,
Nah, it is.
Half a century.
Nah, it is. Nah, it
I
is.
think the way I said is they just hit home. Half a century.
Nah, it is.
100 years. Uche mutua.
Aye.
But half no.
Aye.
That is how much older the guy is than the girl.
So now the girl is actually going to be with somebody who has a lot of experience.
So let's talk about relatability. Let's
a
talk
lot
about
of
conversation. Let's
Which
talk about fun
experience are you talking about?
activities.
No, but when you are looking
Let's
for
talk
job,
about
what they at?
bonding.
Bond. You
what-
bond
what-
with experience.
Oh, come
A
on.
man who has been able to successfully woo 8 ladies.
You know,
do you
Slim.
think the ninth one is going to be difficult?
Slim. At this
From
point,
different eras.
at this point,
Do
I
you
give
think the
up.
ninth one would be difficult?
I
No,
believe
at
that's
this
a
point, I give
rhetorical-
up.
It's a
Difficult.
rhetorical question.
It's never going to be difficult. The man has been successful in wooing 8 ladies from different generations.
At this point, I give up.
Why do you have to give up?
No, at this point,
Don't
I give up. So
You are
Slim,
dealing with a
Slim.
highly trained,
Slim, trust me.
a highly trained
we are,
lover.
We are
has
the public
8
domain.
years.
We
No,
are
8
see. No, even
Yes,
even
no,
Slim,
let me
I
Slim.
think the guy marries
Slim.
once every decade.
Slim.
Once every decade.
Slim, even
He
if
has
you
over,
are joking
he
here,
has over 60
even
years.
if you are joking
See,
here,
broski,
there are certain
the man
things
has
that
over
Jane,
60 years
oh no,
of experience.
I don't want Slim
in
to
dealing
land.
with women.
Wait.
Over 60 years of experience dealing with women. He knows where every G spot is. Every woman, regardless of the type of vagina you have. You know there are over 2,000 different types of vaginas. Over 2,000. The man has been able over 60 years of experience.
At this point,
A mental health. Slim.
What is mental health about
Mental
this?
health is you having the peace of mind to live a life that you want. Now, listen, this girl has signed up for a life of judgment, a life of criticism, a life of shame or fame.
She'll be going
Everywhere
out
she
there to the
goes,
salon,
she
the
knows
mall, and they'll be
she'll be
pointing
talked
her.
about.
This girl is married to an 80-year-old.
At every
Just
point,
imagine
your
she
mind
being in
is-
the salon making her hair, and then her picture pops up. You know how gossip happens in the salon,
Okay.
and how those things can demoralize her.
Now, what I'm even
No.
trying to say is that I know from experience, not personal experience, some people that I have around me who will stay in relationships because they just don't have the next best one.
Okay.
You know, so he's with a man who is
Transitional
abusive.
relationship.
He's a man with a man who Charlie doesn't fit the bill. But just because at that moment she doesn't want to be single, or she's getting the dick, or she's getting money, or she's getting. So all I'm trying to say is that I really don't give a shit who this people choose to fuck or whatever. But I'm saying that do right by your generation. As a 20, she's not representing we the 27-year-olds.
This
well
lady
at
doesn't
all.
owe anybody any explanation. Number one, let me tell you, you people are trying to base this on the fact that on the age thing. 53 years of difference.
half a century.
Relax. So years been acceptable.
At most 20 years.
No, who said that? In which book?
Says mental health watchers. So
Book, man. We want to read that. Book.
I'm not saying there's a book. I don't think there is a book.
So
but
there's
I'm saying
we are only living this life, and we are probably going to live it once. Nobody ever leave them with and put something, document down, give we. We are just doing what everything we did spontaneously. We detach everything one-on-one, then see if it will work. Number one, is it going to now, scientifically, is it going to work that an 80-year-old man can impregnate a 27-year-old lady? Scientifically, we want to know. And these people are doing that for us. They are going to document this.
they are experimenting for us.
Benefit where society go figure from this relationship. That is what I'm laying out.
So Slim.
Is it going to even work? Is it even possible for an 80-year-old man to live peacefully with a 27-year-old girl? Well, Big Brother wants to know. Of course, it's going to happen.
But man, this is sad.
There's nothing wrong with it if the lady is happy and if the man is happy. Are the other wives complaining? No, I did not see them.
They don't have to complain.
Why?
They don't have to complain.
They don't
because
have
it
any
is
reason
not their life.
Good.
We are looking at that teenager. I will still call her a teenager.
To what teenager?
27.
No, she's not a teenager.
27.
27. Charlie, only years
27 is
how?
old.
Yeah,
27
about only
is
years
for
how?
sure.
Only years how?
27.
But 27,
Me, my mommy, the
you
time my
haven't-
mommy hit 27 and he born two. Born two.
Yeah, but that was then.
You always have.
I'm just saying.
Then.
No, I'm just saying. See, unless we have money to fund our temptation, I keep on saying this. Let's not brag about our morals. Polygamy is not strange to the African man. Polygamy in any book is not wrong. In any book, it's never wrong for you to see another lady and decide to marry that lady.
We are
I
not
think-
disputing the
worse.
fact
No,
that
I
it's
keep saying-
wrong.
Polygyny is what you're talking about. But because
whether
women
Gini-
don't populate, no,
Gani-
polygyny is both sides.
Ni-
A woman
ni-
can
All the
All
news.
the enemies.
a woman can have as many as she wants, and a man can have as many as he
But
wants.
Slim, this is not
Women-
right.
But
women-
women understand that
It's not right.
it is not right, and so they won't put themselves in
is not-
situations like that.
See,
Something
personally-
popped up recently on Instagram where a woman was married to two men. I don't know if any of you
Yeah,
came across
I've
it.
seen- I've seen 3 men.
Did you see the backlash?
Why?
Yeah, I should be asking you that.
No, I'm not on that wavelength. It's I'm not on that wavelength because I don't have that energy to move with two women. I don't have it. Personally, I have a lot going on in my life as it stands now to even deal with one. So I will not deal with two. But trust me, when I get the money and I have the time, I would definitely go in for two or three.
Jeez.
See, let's not downplay. That is when I have the zeal. If I have it, meaning sexually, I'm not there. You understand? I'm not there. Even the one I struggle.
Zoom it.
One
When
no
he
cry me
says
bread.
he's not there.
One no cry me bread. You understand? So scientifically, if the 80-year-old man decided, because 80 years of existence on this planet, he is somebody where they understand in body or and why a lot of self-analysis to know that obaya me fadi meet me na yede atna. What type of even are they going to do? Are they going to stay in the same house? Because most of the big people that I know that are married to like 4 or 5 people, they are not staying in the same house with their wives. The man in house they here, first wife in house is like 20 to 30 kilometers away. They are all scattered around. Money I go
Slim,
chop
I have
here.
to ask you a question. Why do you think this is newsworthy? Just answer me. Let me try and
Okay.
bring you to some point.
It's newsworthy because
Yeah.
Ghanaians we will be hypocrite. Number one. Number one, most of we, when our grandfathers had over 10 wives and they lived happily ever after. That was the time when
All right.
they
So
were
that's
growing.
why it's newsworthy. What does the laws of the country say when it comes to
The laws are telling us that we go fit take only one
by law?
by law. But they are Canadian. If you eat more in Ufi, we go fit do one for house.
Inti Papa wait, now none of us know whether or not the other 8 were married through customary, or through legal
Yeah.
Be customary.
or all that.
Because it can never be
Do
legal.
you not think that this man needs to be investigated?
Why?
He needs to.
Why?
Me all this
Because
issue.
no one wakes up at I know that some people think say the older you get, the wiser you are.
Yes.
But I've grown to understand that sometimes the old people have a tendency of doing the most stupid things.
Why?
Because they're using their knowledge of or their
their
limited
experience.
knowledge or
No, their
limited
experience.
experiences
It's
to
not
judge
limited.
to
It's
judge
never limited.
situation. Oh, it is.
It's never limited.
It is.
They have a lot
Most
of
old
experience.
people aren't as exposed as we young people are.
You sure?
Yes, with regards to
Now, but I
access
bet
to
we are
information.
here.
It's exactly. Maybe I ain't share you, but in my time, there's so much access to information. See, Adianka, those times it would have taken them years to learn. I can just go onto the internet and find out.
Okay,
For
but
example,
are you sure?
I know that
the
this
former
girl's
Minister of
mental
Education-
health is at stake.
How?
Because she's aside dealing with this rickety old man that she decided to wake up to every day, she's
But
gonna
look
have
at
to
this
be
picture.
dealing with.
This strong OG.
Come on, Slim.
See,
Come on.
I've seen I've seen a 60-year-old man who would probably join us one day on this couch and Kopim Sobeka Cho say he be 60-year-old. You people will never believe say he chop 60. You understand? Mr. Dominic Fobu, I mean, looking at him, I never know say he chop 80. But it's all good. He has that. Once the two of them are happy, it's not up to us because they don't owe us any form of explanation. Let's just understand that basic fact. They don't owe us any form of explanation. Yet we can now live in peace. Secondly, I want us to establish the fact that every form of union, every form of bond on this planet is transactional. It be of some benefit. Everybody is benefiting one way or the other. At a certain point in time, you have excess of something and somebody wants it. You see that excess dick, you have excess money, you have excess access to places, and probably maybe a guy or a lady. Yes, excess ass, and somebody just wants to grind it one way or the other. So we should just accept it that every form of union, whether the lady entered into this union based on money or properties, she is right. She is not wrong.
Yeah. She's doing what feels best to her. But I won't even say that in defense of young people who are looking up to her, because I think young people choose who they look up to.
Yes.
I just think that
she's a hero.
I just think that she's brave.
She's a hero.
She's not a hero. She's not my hero. I just think that she's brave to do, knowing well the repercussions of her actions, and still
There's
deciding
no
that I'm
repercussion.
going to do this.
There's no repercussion.
So me too, Chema.
People have married
whatever.
young guys and they've died. So let's not bring that conversation in.
Ah,
People have married. So if because you're driving a narrative that
Slim, I just don't know what to say in this conversation. Trust me.
There's been young guys who just got married. See, 3 days, and also what about that? See, there's nothing wrong with this union. I bless this marriage. I'm saying, and I put this on.
You bless the marriage.
You bless the marriage.
Hey, baby, I don't know. Okay,
I'm just saying that let's look at the bigger picture. The bigger picture in this case is there are people stuck in marriages right now where they know they like. And especially there's a lot of pressure on men. Men are the breadwinners in this case. And that is the traditional role of every man. In fact, not just every man, but African man.
So they should take as many as they want.
Never. See, the current state of women and their minds, you go, bro, if you are able successfully to deal with one, and she knows that she's in a comfortable lead with no ababase, no competition, bro, you are dead. You are dead. There are very few women, very, very few, who will just be 100% real with you from day one and just keep you 100 till eternity. Very few. The rest.
It's just sad because at the end of the day, some young girl somewhere is going to be in a situation, probably 16, 17, would be approached by a 50, 60-year-old man somewhere, and she'll say, oh, even if this woman did it, then I can... No,
but they are doing the most honorable thing.
Let's not forget. She's doing herself a disservice.
No.
Because for the little
it's the most honorable thing.
I don't have scientific background to what I'm about to say. But the people I know who went into sugar daddy relationships tell you how the older people sap their energy.
How?
Like, you, the young girl, after having sex or after spending, that young man is just using you to feel energized. You know, I don't know if you watch Game of Thrones, but there was this guy who was acting like a pope or whatever, hunched back or something. But then when nobody's watching, you go and sleep with the young girls and then he shake his body and do this old man is just going to use your youthfulness, drain you like a vampire who is sucking the life out of you. In a year or two, how do you know?
Charlie, this is not right.
I know that this girl is losing more than she's gaining.
It's
That's
true.
what I'm saying.
How?
She has a whole lifetime ahead of her.
Yeah, 27.
So I want to understand this. I just want to understand this.
27.
So you mean that when you have sex with older people, you also age?
Yes.
No, but you are going to age in the first place.
But you age faster.
How is that possible?
I don't know the science.
Are you trying to tell me that if you... Okay.
Mojafra.
Moja.
Moja dada ni moja fufro no. Efrad fufro no eko dada ni ho.
How is that possible?
I don't know, but it's real.
Is it?
I don't know, but it's real, man.
You know they go anywhere. I'm telling you, it's no they go anywhere.
Anyway.
If any guy way to watch me right now, I'm telling you this. You have the right to marry as many as you want, but do that accordingly. Check you yourself if you have the financial backing to do that, because it's demanding. In fact, it's cost efficient to maintain one, but that one comes with its own stress. So if you don't get the money, don't go down that lane. In this current economy, don't go down that lane.
Okay.
Keep your one. But if you have the financial power, if you have the strength, and if you have the energy to even feel the need for another, bro.
Do you want to give your last
Go
words?
ahead. I bless you. I give you my blessing. Go ahead.
Hanson. Final words.
Yeah, Hanson. True.
You know,
Me, I don't have it, so I won't generalize it. I don't have that energy. So I won't generalize it. But some do.
As you were talking, there's one thing that keeps popping. I pray your daughter doesn't come home.
If my daughter brings home a man,
Slim,
and no, or the 80-year-old man bar, I will ask him. I go say,
Do you love him?
I'll say, do you think me?
No, so
Me, I will feel-
how would the man call you? In-law.
In-law.
And how would you call him? In-law.
In-law.
All right, ladies watching
Your grandfather
this is
in-law.
this is my 2 pence, yeah? Don't make long-term decisions based on short-term situations.
Good.
Okay, at 27, you're probably going to live for 70, 80 years old.
Gosh.
And marriage, I don't know about you, but most women want to do it once and for all. Nobody wants to be marrying 1, 2, 3 times in their lifetime. So if you fall in love, make sure that at least you have a decade guaranteed of enjoying the person you're going to be with.
See, 80 years.
Even the Bible tells us that 70 or 80 score, whatever is all you have.
So this man
is someone
is
who's
80.
been blessed with another decade.
decade.
How much more time does he have? How much more time does he have to show you the affection, to have children with you, grow a family with you?
Sweetie,
So
tomorrow is
listen, make
never
your
promised, though.
exactly. Therefore, don't
compromise.
sign yours away because
Young
of the
boys die,
car or the
OGs
small money
die.
that you
Charlie,
get.
Charlie, see,
boys
I
die.
Stay
swear.
woke,
OGs
oh.
die.
Not
I
the
swear.
deep fake woke. Like
This
Mawini
Don't
story,
anywhere.
this story
Guys.
make a week. This story make a week. Sake of see, 27 years, Ancha 2 years, 3 years, you become a widow. Trust me.
And it's not doomsaying. You know, we are
it's not
judging
doomsaying.
because this is society.
that age.
If they chance on this video,
what
they
I
have
do-
to understand
relax,
that this
relax.
is life.
No, relax. I know, or I have friends who got married and omui in like a month or 2.
It's gonna happen.
Relax. So let's not use that in this conversation.
Nobody is saying the man is dying.
No.
No. We are saying that
Most of 27-year-old girl
Slim.
Slim.
Nobody's getting out. Nobody's getting
So
out
let's
alive
just
anyway.
nobody-
Okay, nobody's
we all
getting
go.
out alive. But
Simple.
as far as you are alive, don't make short-term don't
The
make
man-
long-term
the
decisions.
Number one, the man did the most honorable thing by bringing honor to the girl and the girl's family.
Sweetie,
Because in our traditional settings,
Somebody I know.
it's a crime. In fact, you bring dishonor to your family by having babies or having children outside.
wedlock.
Outside wedlock. So number one, what did not kofi? What shan what tin Come on, what she said? Come on, what you say? So see for the man. I mean in the
he actually
Bible. See
believes
in the
this
Bible.
thing.
In the Bible, David. When you need to baby, then you can't die. Tell them say make people go and find me a virgin with firm breast. Hey, yes, you want the stress was on nipple. The quotation, I'm searching for it. You want strong breast with firm nipple.
are you sure of this?
Make
David,
that lady come lie on your chest. You get energy to come back again.
breathing.
Who didn't say adeketwa?
Sweetie,
At the age of 80, you want firm
somebody
breast.
I know, after a speech like
No,
this, he said, at this junction,
at the lie.
At this junction,
at
The
this
Bible was
junction,
specific. Say that he want nice, fair girl. That's also perfect.
Slim.
Say easy. David, somebody where God talk say he dey in heart
Heart.
inside though. On a cross up, no for
I
a year.
think God evolves. But that's a conversation we have another
God
day.
evolves.
Guys,
Slave.
thank
You
you for
dey
listening.
say
Thank you for
God
staying with
way,
us.
he
Hit
say
the comment section. Let us
Dominic
know
breast.
how you feel about an 80-year-old man marrying a 27-year-old
Slim.
woman. This has been Loud Lounge with Mr. Hanson at Mr. Hanson on all social media platforms. And the ever
Obosom.
controversial Bosom Peel.
Bosom.
Oh, and a big shout out to Akosia Kanga for this beautiful outfit. Absolutely love it. We'll be back soon. Stay tuned.